It's not every day that a FTSE 100 boss tells you about her nightly hot flushes, but for 45-year-old Liv Garfield, Chief Executive of British water services provider Severn Trent, sharing her own experience is an important part of breaking down stigma around menopause in the workplace.
I think we've got to be open about it and not make it taboo and not be embarrassed about it, and be really clear. If you have had a rubbish night's sleep because of it, then share that experience, because there'll be lots of other women going through exactly the same thing as me each and every day.
Her company was among the pioneers of menopause education.
So it's 2017-2018 when we introduced menopause training for all managers. We went right across the workforce and talked about what would make it feel a bit less awkward to talk about. And we kind of realised that if you bring stuff up at least once a week, then it becomes less taboo. So since then, what we've done is realised that you need this almost like adjustment passport. So just again, almost like a mini ability to contract with your line manager to say, this is the help that I need.
With menopause driving scores of women out of the workforce, Garfield says supporting them is essential, not just because their loss costs economies millions of dollars a year.
The best organisations are made up of diversity, whether it's diversity of age, of thought and of experience. And I think there's a real sense there, isn't there, that different experiences allows you to empathise with different people. It allows you to make connections that maybe you didn't have, and it allows you to think differently. And so to not employ swathes of women in their 45s to 60s has got to be a real issue, hasn't it? Because otherwise you're missing all of that insight from that particular generational category.
So has the pandemic, with the new emphasis on health and working flexibly, helped or hindered menopausal women?
I think it depends by sector, doesn't it? So there's no doubt that for some sectors it is a game of survival, and that the best thing they can do right now to look after their workforce is to get their business back up and running and able to provide jobs. So that's fair. When you're in that mode, there are some sectors. I think there are other sectors which the power of people has become their greatest asset. This is the opportunity to truly push on to another gear.